Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel for the first time. If this is your first time here, glad to have you join us today. My name is Aaron, and typically I say that I like books, bookstores, and bookish things, and all of that is true. But a little while ago, I was thinking about whether there was another way to get a hold of books. Now, obviously, I love bookstores. You can go on this channel and look at or view bookstores that I visited and have filmed at a bit. You can order books on Amazon, and with one click of the button and a day or two of patience, you can have a book delivered right to your door. But I was wondering if there were other ways besides this. And so a little while back, I Googled book fairs or something like that. And the results were quite fun. And so in this video, we're going to go to the town of Elora, about an hour, just over an hour from where I live, and check out a used community book fair or sale there and go on an adventure there. So without further ado, let's go to Elora, Ontario. We're here in Elora, beside the Elora Gorge, which I think is this back here. But we're not here for the gorge, we're here for the annual Elora book sale. Mama's excited to get books.
Oh yeah. Why are you doing it this way?
I should do it this way. This is why I have you with, for not just for this, but for many other reasons. Here at the back of the Elora Curling Club, which is where this annual book sale takes place. According to the website, there are over 60,000 books here in the Curling Club, and I discovered it just Googling Ontario book fairs, and it's only about an hour from where we are, so we thought we'd come down this Saturday afternoon and check it out. So we discovered you have to enter at the side entrance here, so that's where we are going now. Hi. This place is huge. There's tables and tables and tables of books. Yay, books. I had this book as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah,
Huh?
a hardcover one. But I remember reading it as a kid. Some youth fiction here. Tom Sawyer. Kids Oliver Twist. Huckleberry Finn. Youth vintage. Got some classics and some old ones here. Another old Huck Finn. Let's get around the table here. Bedtime stories. Children's treasury literature. Hey, oh, C.S. Lewis. Yeah? You see some you like? Voyage of the Dawn Treader and Magician's Nephew. Sweet. We got some good stuff here already. Well, use paperback. Oh, Amy will be happy. As an inside joke, my wife's been trying to get me to read Twilight. They have them here, but she also owns them as well. There's another one. Maybe it's a sign. Poetry here. It's got a section with puzzles and games. Trivial Pursuit, that's a classic. Oh, another one in French. Lots of Trivial Pursuit. Newer Trivial Pursuit. Some newer games, puzzle. We got some sheet music, music books. Ooh, Oregon. Biography. This is more my stuff, my section. Just found this one. To Rule the Waves by Arthur Herman. He wrote the How the Vikings, or what was it called? The Viking Heart by Arthur Herman. Something about the Vikings that I read last year that was really good. All right, so I had to run back to the car to get the stroller. My hair is wild. I had to run back to the car to get the stroller for the boys. But so far, this has been a pretty sweet event. Lots and lots of books. Just looking at the history section, and I remembered the name of that author, or not the author, the book, Arthur Herman. The Viking Heart. He wrote The Viking Heart that I read last year. I found one on that he wrote about the British Navy. I should say, ever since this moment.
Yeah!
The challenge I have for myself is to find volume 1 of Rick Atkinson's Liberation Trilogy. So I didn't see anything close to it, but we'll have to browse history a little more and find out. Going back in, we'll see you again. Winston Churchill, The Gathering Storm, first volume of his World War II series. Saw this as well. William Manchester's biography of Douglas MacArthur. If they have his biography of Churchill, that's one I would pick up for sure. I was just saying something about this, and I just found it. Okay, how much? How much? $4. This is a must. This is a must. I'm grabbing this. And right after that, the second volume for, let's see how much. $4. Yeah, these are must buys. These are must buys. This is the legendary biography, 3-volume biography of Winston Churchill. These are the first 2 volumes. His growing up, 1874 to 1932, and then the second volume, 1932 to 1940. I'm so grabbing these. Now just finding volume 3. Got this one. Volume 2. Volume 1. Gotta find volume 3. Keep looking. Okay, I'm taking a break to look at some more history. The biography, other side of the biography table is a bit crowded, but it's been some good finds. I'm gonna keep browsing. The other side was a lot of World War II history. Yeah, so the reason there were a lot of World War II books in the one section was that it was a military history section, which makes sense. Curious to see what's here. Check this out. That there. Another book by Arthur Herman. How the Scots invented the modern world. Gotta love his hyperbolic titles. So it's just more a bit of a mishmash. The other history table was more World War II or World Wars. Because it was a section on military history, just to be extra clear. This has been a bit of a mishmash, it looks like. So, lots of good stuff though. I didn't even see that this was a history table as well. Henry Kissinger, Churchill, History of the English Speaking Peoples. A couple volumes here. That's cool. And another volume, I'm not sure what order they're in. And this one too. History of the English Speaking People. Man, this place is a gold mine. Such a gold mine. Okay, got to the other side of the biography table. Volume 3 of The Last Lion. So very different stuff than on the other side. Not seeing it, not seeing it. No, I don't see it. Middle row. Oh, this was volume 1 though. Yeah, volume 1. Okay. I don't think volume 3 is here. Bummer. Not a bad start to the spirituality section. Let's see what else is here. Well, after a brief glance at the spirituality section and some bad camera work there, it was about time to go. I was able to browse for a few more minutes and come away with one more book. So my book haul for this trip was 3. And here they are. First of all, Volume 1 of The Last Lion, William Manchester's huge biography of Winston Churchill. This covers his early years. You can see the dates right there. I've started dipping into this one a bit, and it is fantastic. I'm excited to get more into these. Just so well written and so interesting. Volume 2 is here as well. It covers the early war years in World War II. See that, the last lion alone. So really excited for these. And last but not least, as I was browsing in the history section, came across this book, The Father of Us All, War and History by Victor David Hanson. I just heard of Victor David Hanson a few days before this in a podcast I was listening to. And he was recommended as a reputable historian, a good writer. So I'm curious to check this one out as well. War is obviously a topic that comes up frequently in history, and it would be interesting to see what he has to say about that. Well, we checked out, and then it was time to go and explore a little bit more of the town of Elora.
What are we doing?
We are just taking a walk. We're going to go over a bridge that's right over there and see what the river looks like. Does that sound good? We are right here. And we're going to go that way. Okay?
It says you are here.
It does say you are here. So yeah, we found a little park and found a river and went for a little walk along the river, the Grand River in Elora. And that was about the extent of our adventure there. Good time at the book fair, a good time just hanging out as a family, checking out a little town that we hadn't been to before. So it was a Saturday afternoon well spent. Well, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, if you could hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. And until next time, turn this off and go read a good book.